Tim, tell us a little bit about the Memorial Park Association that you're the president of, I believe.
Yes, the association was actually started in the early 80s by Ann Wright Freeman, who was a neighbor to the park and living in Broadview Towers. And she was very concerned about the total lack of interest in the park. It's being, trash and people in there at all times of the day, and it was really getting to the point where it was just being abused. And she got involved and started the organization Memorial Park Association.
So how long have you been a member of the association?
I've been approximately 6 years and president for the past year.
So tell us a little bit about what y'all have done over at the park that's been beneficial.
The most important thing is we are titled with the task of taking care of the statue. That's the physical presence of the park, but more importantly, the statue itself. So we've spent substantial funds on preserving it, waxing it, keeping it up, so to speak. And then a lot of the gardening that you see around has all been done by members of the association. It's an ongoing state of affairs with trying to, give nature her due and keep it looking great.
So how often do y'all meet?
We meet approximately 4 to 5 times a year. And then we have ongoing committees that take care of landscaping, long-range planning, development, and things of that nature.
So where do y'all meet?
Well, we used to meet up at First Guarantee Bank, and then they couldn't conform to our hours because we start our meetings at 4 and probably go until about 5:30. So we're looking for a new home, so to speak.
We know it's interesting because the Riverside Avondale Preservation people came to us and told us the same thing, and they asked if they could use our conference room to meet. And so now they've been meeting in our conference room for about the past 5-6 months or something like that. So if y'all want to do that, Roy will be glad to help you with that.
Okay, sure, I would love to. I will definitely follow up. That would be great. That's a great location too. Great building.
Well, thank you. So now, what do y'all have in your future plans for the association?
The future plans are another surface cleaning of the statue. It's the statue itself, Spiritualized Life by Pillars of St. Augustine. It is overdue for a good waxing. That will be part 1. We're developing a long-range plan, which is part 2, so that once the economy turns, we're in a position to go after more of an intensive capital campaign, because we want to do the fences. There's a lot of things in the park that really, really do need attention. Benches, the wrought iron fence going around the park, and of course, from time to time, the touch-up due to a car hitting the wall.
Now, does the city provide a full-time maintenance person for the park?
They used to. And he retired. He was there every day. He's actually the guard at our building.
At the Broadview Chair?
Yes, sir. And Willie had worked on that park for decades. And now we're trying to supplement. The city has some budgetary issues that have forced a cutback on the number of times they can send out a maintenance crew for just basic mowing and edging. So what we've done is we've worked with the city to where we will actually pay so that the park is at least seeing some type of maintenance twice a month instead of the city's once a month. So the city and ourselves are working hand in hand to keep it up. And the city's been wonderful about its interest in the park.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your informative interview.
Well, thank you, George. It's a pleasure. I appreciate it.
Quite.
Thank you for your interest.